Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. Let's make sure we turn on. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Okay. Game's on. Why is it looking like that? Go figure. We're gonna fix our display. Hold on a sec. We apologize. It's kind of funny. Funny how overlays are. There we go. Lock that in. There, that's looking better, right? Alright, we're about to start. We're going to spar with the Kai first. And then I'll be available to spar with people if they want to spar tonight. But I hope you're doing well. Kusano, good to see you. How are you doing today? 2Mass, wonderful to have you. Hope you're all doing really, really well. I got to eat food. I feel better after eating some food. Where is that? So right now, I apologize. Give me just a moment. Okay. I am ready. Sounds great. Alright, Akai's making the room. I will join them. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have lots of fun. So, yep, we are back. Joe, though, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, this is louder now. Hope we're doing really well. Thank you guys very much for joining. We're gonna have fun sparring tonight. Jimmy Claymore, awesome to see you. It's getting warm where I'm at too. It really is. But when I went outside, I realized how insulated my house is, and I'm really glad that I've got an AC system, but mainly that I had changed windows about 2 years ago. And those windows really keep it insulated in here. So our AC is not working too hard. So Jimmy's asked, what is my opinion about replays? I love it. I love the replay takeover feature. Absolutely. It's addictive. You can learn from it. I think it makes players, it gives players that want to study and are likely to lab have an even easier way to lab. So I'm very happy about it. I think it's amazing. I hope you like it too. I imagine that for you, Jimmy, you will love replay takeover. I think you will love having your matches and then trying stuff out because you're a player who executes a lot, and this gives you a way to test it out. Okay, so let me see if the friends list is, do we have it on the friends list? Where's Akai? Am I not on Akai's friends list? Is Akai not on my friends list? I thought we were. Thought we were friends, Akai. I don't use the Revo stuff much. So let me see, Akai. And also, my VF friends list is gigantic, so. Okay, gotcha. I will be in the room, Akai. Okay, I just jumped into the game. If the mic volume went up, please let me know. Funny thing about Windows, I guess, is this prioritizing. But I think it went down. Usually the volume goes down when I go into the game. Go figure. So I'll try to speak louder. Does this sound better? Alright. Akai is here. And I am open to sparring with whoever tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Wow. Okay, I set to there. Let's do this one. I know your costume. Alright, and we'll put ourselves as player 2. Now, Akai is the one who asked for this sparring session, actually, and I'm really happy about it. Akai and I haven't fought much. They've fought a lot on ranked, and I think we're going to have fun. Now, I think they get to have to practice a lot of situations in Replay Takeover. I think Akai is going to benefit gigantically from Replay Takeover. I think it's really, really good, for especially for a player like Akai.
Ready, go!
I like this 3K plus G.
two. Ready, go! Excellent.
So right now we are doing a lot of
Round
guessing.
three.
You got to be careful about this.
Go!
Very nice. Nice.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
So right now we'll see how Akai adjusts to the fact that you're playing a lot of like punishing his range. I love this. I'm out of range. But a simple 1-1 or backdash would have killed me too. So that was bad.
Go!
Now this one you can tech roll like that, yes. I like how bold his choices are for using that move. It's really good. Very good game. Very good game. That was very good. Good guesses all those last couple rounds. Thank you for the haircut compliment. I appreciate that. Okay, so they said, I want to stalk other people's replay. I'm not done until we can do that. Yeah, if we're able to watch other people's replays, it'll be great, but we're not there yet. But it is cool. Five applications in the last hour. I did not get the full context of that, but I will figure it out.
Ready, go!
Problem is Akai's choice of using that is so dead on against me right now. That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Knockout.
We had some ideas. He played against those ideas. That's good.
Ready, go!
I see. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. I always like this choice here, right? So it's very clear. He knows something about the way I'm playing. That's guaranteed. So with Pi, you can't do like this. Timing is totally different too. So we'll change our combo. That's okay.
Ready, go!
Really? Okay.
Ring out. Round four. Ready, go! Knockout. Round five. Ready, go!
Good. That was a good conversion. I like this. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Knockout.
Very fun. Let me fix something on my stream thing here, though. Actually, I can't. Can't fix it on there while I'm in the middle of a set. That's okay. But I'll have to read the chat from my other screen. Cause it's showing me like Giuseppe Swag's like stream stuff from others.
Ready, go!
Very good. I like this so much. I wish I could break that stagger, but it's not stagger. That is cool. I like that. I like that very much.
Knockout!
That was accident. It's okay.
Round 2.
We're loosened up.
Ready, go!
Back dash like that.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
It's really good.
Knockout!
Very good. Response, if I make a mistake, is actually pretty good. It's catching me on my
Knockout!
That was a really fun game. Good game. Alright, what is everyone saying here? So the mic volume, is it still hard to hear? I apologize. Can you guys hear me better now? You guys hear me okay?
Round 1.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to when they allow us to do other replays.
Knockout!
Really need to punish that. It's really punishable.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
You just gotta do the 4KP no punch combo. Even though the 4K whiffed earlier, that was interesting.
Ready, go!
Wow. Okay, I gotta really learn what punch combo is.
Knockout!
Because 4KP will whiff.
Round 4.
That's okay.
Ready, go!
It's probably this though. Shut up, this is so good.
Ready, go! Ring out! Forgot to train, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm excited for being able to watch other replays.
Ready,
Really am.
go!
It's huge.
Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Ah, I thought it was at the wall. I thought it would hit at the wall.
Knockout! Round three. Ready, go!
That was really cool.
My time is here! Knockout! What a knucklehead!
Jimmy, there was a random moment ages ago in a match where I did Wolf's jump into falling punch over a down Sarah, and Wolf turned around on landing and hit them in the back. That happens a lot with hop over
Round
attacks. There's a way to do that.
Ready, go! Excellent! Round two. Ready, go!
This one always gets me.
Knockout!
To change it to that. So
Round three.
got it. Okay.
Ready, go!
Delay is good.
Knockout!
This like always knows when I want to sidestep. It's really good. Like he just knows I'm gonna like it's a problem with me. But I don't even know when I want to do it. So
Knockout! Round five. Ready, go!
yeah, this one is always good too. Good patience.
Knockout!
I didn't backdash in time here. I wanted to do a backdash evade, but I did a backdash delay evade. Really, really good.
あなたには空風が足りないわ。
I just got to get my hands ready for it. This is a lot of fun.
Ready, go!
Thought I carried that. That's okay. Did not.
Knockout!
Very good. Very good.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
This is a really good game.
Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
It was skipping during this game, unfortunately. So I'm glad I guessed right, but yeah,
I want a serious fight.
unfortunately skipping during that game.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good duck, good duck. Good fuzzy. We shouldn't even call it duck, that's a fuzzy. Good fuzzy too.
Go!
Oh, he got the revenge one.
Knockout!
Just KK would work, but
Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent!
good game. You gotta roll up or down. Good game, Akai. That was a lot of fun. That was intense. Very, very intense. Let's try to fix this here. Okay, that fixed our chat. Alright. is the guy saying on our chat? Okay, he said good games dinner. Yeah. Awesome battles, man. We're definitely going to save those replays. So, what's our habit? Saving replays right away, right? So, we go to here. We go down here, and we're going to save these replays because it's really important to do so. Save them all. We can also favorite them just so that we don't lose them if we have a bunch of others. And then we can delete the ones we want to delete later. This was like 8 games, I think. This is just so that we don't lose these right away. We can check them out later. Hey, awesome. Let's see. I'm going to catch up on the chat and then we will spar. Okay, and then we're going to favorite these just so that we don't lose them right away when we get zealous. And then later on we will unfavorite the ones we want to let drop. Alright, so let me see what the chat was saying during that time. Yeah, in the future they're going to let us download replays and probably upload them to the server. Let me see. So Jimmy's not done until we can do that. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely on the everyone go to the VF official Discord and let them know exactly what you want. They seem to be listening. They seem to prioritize some of the stuff that the community is asking for. So it's really good to use the official Discord and just kind of give feedback. Give it in a nice way, but say this is what you passionately want. But definitely does help teach people live, and it is wonderful for teaching people live and also in video. I released a video already where I gave feedback to a couple players on the matches we had yesterday. Thanks for complimenting my punish. I can do the KK punish. I'm not doing good at like other punishes, but I still gotta work on it. Thank you very much for compliments on my haircut. And Necromancy, I hope you're doing great. I've been doing really good. Yeah, Akai made amazing fight. That was a really good battle with Akai. I like it a lot, and I'm gonna have to just watch to see where my brain is going and how to. So sometimes when you find that you have like a habit in sequence, the good thing, especially with replay takeover, but even when you just take the time to rewatch your matches, is to kind of reprogram yourself to have a mix-up there, to be able to do. Yeah, I'm not trying to not do that option, but I do want to be comfortable doing the other option, maybe even a little more so that I can mix them up, and that becomes better. So there's definitely situations I need to do that, and I think with the replay takeover, I'm going to do that when I go with the Akai matches, right? I'm going to go like, hey, okay, this is why I keep doing this in this situation. Let's train ourselves to mix it up and do both, you know? Yeah, we have no idea how long it'll be, though, before the next update. Hopefully soon, but never know. Yeah. Yeah, probably a month before they tell us when the console release of Revo will be. That's going to be a big deal, especially for certain regions. So Necromancy says, there was a random moment ages ago in a match where I did, oh yeah, Wolf's falling P over a down Sarah, and then it turned him around. I know. I get those a lot with Leon because I do 9P. Usually happens when they do a rising attack and you beat it but you cross over. And then you happen to counter hit with it. But it might require the certain portion of the hurt box to land.
Round one. Ready, go!
Chad the Third says, what is VFDC? It is virtualfighter.com. Very great question. VFDC is virtualfighter.com. Yeah. We call it VFDC for short. It kind of stuck. but it is literally Virtua Fighter as one word, no hyphen, no spaces, .com.
Round 2. Ready, go!
So
Excellent.
that's because a long time ago, in around 1999 or 1998, I think 1999, the player known as, at the time as Ice9 founded VirtuaFire.com. He registered the domain, and he did VirtuaFire.com. Later on, he would pass it on to Mike. Mike was admin from the beginning, I believe, or at least came later. But VirtuaFighter.com originally was by Ice9. And over time, like, it just became a really good site. And so I don't know what agreement Sega made with VFDC, but Sega basically said it was okay. They didn't, as far as I know, they didn't pursue taking over the domain. So, and VirtuaFire.com didn't have to sell it to them, so I don't know. But I'm really glad that we still have VirtuaFire.com. I'm really glad that Sega's honored it in Ultimate Showdown and Virtua Fighter Esports by putting it in a title. VFDC established 1999 and stuff like that. So I really appreciate Sega giving that shout out or that blessing, so to speak, and I really am really grateful for that website. I think it's an amazing website. I think a big part of our community is in it, and I think it has helped shape our culture in a good way. And one of the things that separates Virtua Fighter community in the West or outside of Japan from a lot of other communities.
Are you ready for this?
I see. So Sega did a giveaway in Japan.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Necroman says, I was saying the other day, people able to watch other people's replays opens up running week-long leagues. You can give players a week to play. Yeah, you can definitely do a lot of cool stuff with that. Yeah, and a lot of coordination. So there's a lot of cool stuff we can do with replays, and I love it. And it definitely empowers the players. Hey, Evoid, thank you very much for the compliments on my haircut too. I'm really happy I got a haircut as well. So I've had a lot of compliments this weekend on the haircut. I appreciate it.
Round 2. Ready, go!
VF Hayato sees the claps, of course you do. A whisper of cheeks in the chat says 2 mass, 69 wins. Let's go. Okay. Definitely a Haya chat. Okay. So who's next? Okay, that was one we finished. I see you, Haya. What's good? Yo, chillin', man. That Choya was good. Yeah. I see. I like their non-alcoholic beverages. I haven't tried the alcohol, but I do like the beverages by Choya. Blurring, awesome to see you. Hope you're doing really well.
Ready, go!
All right. No, I'm open to spar with whoever, but I promised one person I'm going to check to see if they message me, because I promised them that if they're okay playing on stream. If they're not okay playing on stream, I'll spar with them another time. But if they're okay playing on stream, I'll spar with them first. So I'll check on them really quick. Evra's been active. They've been active. So yeah, VFDC is good, dude. I love that site. All right, awesome. No, I'm happy sparring with everyone, but let me I'm going to check with that player I mentioned earlier. Let me see if they're up for it. They haven't replied since I mentioned that I was going to go on stream. All right, but I will let them know. Okay. Okay, so they haven't replied. So who would like to spar? I saw Kusano wanted to spar, so Kusano is probably the first to commit. So Kusano, if you want, we can spar. Let's do first to 5. And DJ Syrup, we totally got to spar. I really want to spar with you, Syrup.
Ready, go!
Okay. Two mass. I'll do a first to three with you. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So first up, two mass. Are you able to do the first to three after my set with Kusano, or you want to do it before, or do you have to do it right away? So let me know, two mass, if you need to do it right now, or if you're able to. Okay, cool. Let's do it after, because Kusano gets priority here. You guys know the Kusano, you're first up, okay? If somebody breaks the line, then we're going to... if someone breaks the line, then we'll recreate a room. So 4565 is the code. Kusano, you're up first. Okay, cool. We'll do that order that Joe had mentioned. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds really good. It'll be a lot of fun. We're working on stuff. Everyone's going to get replays. It's really good. So this is a great time to work on our skills and work on our matchup and improve. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you play player one. Let's do this, Kusano. So first is first to five, then we'll do a first to five with blurring, I think, and then two mass is first to three. But if two mass needs to go before that, let me know, because we can. I want to make sure we get you in there.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very good. It's got to be a low punch. Good. You can punish this, by the way. We'll talk about it later, but I'll show you what you can punish later.
Round two. Ready, go!
Good. Good.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Sorry for the hiccups. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's on my side. I love that we have a fast connection though. Like 27 ping. Holy crap.
Knockout.
Hey Punker, good to see you. I see. Rental is a really, really strong Leon player. He's been getting better and better. So Rental is amazingly strong. So I understand that. Love fighting both you and Rental. Everyone presents a different challenge, and Rental definitely has his own mix of aggression and defensiveness.
Round one. Ready, go!
Go. That throwing is a good choice. Alright, here we go. Good. Good. That worked out.
Knockout.
Very good.
Round two. Ready, go!
Good. Excellent choice. Excellent choice, though. Alright. So this is why, like, Kusano's realized that you can kind of control stuff, right? So then, let's see. You gotta roll up or down there. So let's see if Kusano figures out what I'm doing here.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Good. Good. That was better. Good.
Knockout!
So I like the he is making adjustments. So let's make this clear. He's making certain adjustments to deal with the way that I'm playing. This is very good.
What a knucklehead!
It might not all pay off, but he's making those adjustments as needed. So keep it up. Man, glad to hear that. Glad to hear your matches with both with Rental and with Jason were really good. Excellent stuff. Very different styles of Leon too.
Ready, go!
Yeah, Leon is a ring out god. It's very true. I think he's a better ring out than Kage. It's just that Kage has a very scary throw. Kage is good at wall conversion though.
Knockout!
So if you frame tight here, you probably would, but I was +2, but still.
Ready, go!
Good, good. If you use 6 XP, you would win some of these situations more.
Knockout!
6 XP is definitely a tool you want to, I think, should still be used more.
Go!
Good. Very good.
Knockout!
Very good. Okay, so now I've got to be more frame tight. And your Abari is threatening me that I have to be tight. There is a rule for Abari. It's not that you want to overdo it, but a certain amount is going to reinforce certain things. That was brilliant. That was really good. So now we're playing at my speed, but that's okay. You're challenging yourself to fight at my speed. But you are making these little adjustments. Even if you're a bit slow, you're making those adjustments.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Good. Dangerous to attack if you're forced side turn. Very good.
Knockout!
So right now you're kind of overdosing on Abari, but that's okay. There was a lot of good Abari in there.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Knockout!
Kusano, you are doing well. You're mixing up whether you're going to be a Abari or defensive, right? And you're making these adjustments and you're trying stuff out. I like it. Despite the results, I think you're building up a lot of sharp experience.
Round 1. Ready,
like that low punch in the throw. Very good.
Knockout.
Very good using the jab elbow. All right. He's been doing it a lot. We'll see if we can work on it.
My time is here. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout.
All right. Good games, Kasano. Good games. So I hope that gave you a lot to work with, but you're doing really well. But you also have a lot of data to work with your replays. So make sure to save those replays and check them out later because there's a lot of stuff you can test out. You can test the options. You know what I'm going to do now, and you can follow up and check those. So it's really, really good. We'll spar some more a bit later, but that was really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Let's see if blurring's next or 2-mass. 2-mass, are you okay to wait for blurring? Or do you need to do it right away? Alright, so blurring passcode's 4565. Okay. Alright, awesome. This is going to be a lot of fun. Blurring's Wolf gave me a hard time, actually, the other day. So, I was going to let them play one, but it's all good. Hey, Miss Valentine. Miss Valentine, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing great. You've been doing really, really well.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready,
Congratulations, Miss Valentine. Blurring, are you okay? Alright, Blurring probably got a phone call or something. No problem, Kasana. We'll have deeper sessions in the future. Controller issue, no problem. Take your time. Alright. Go ahead and do a few hits. Get 2 hits in there. Okay. Yep. Alright, here we go.
time's up.
Alright, let's do it.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Okay, KK punish that. Actually, that might be... No, that's not punishable either.
Knockout.
What's going on? Blurring, is your controller okay? Is the controller still giving you issues, Blurring? I see you walking a lot, so I just wanted to check on that. It's glitching for a sec? Okay. Is this like problem with the wiring or problem with the internals of the stick? Anyways, let me know when you're ready. The wiring? Oh no. That's rough.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good. Okay, here we go. Okay. I like that too.
Knockout.
Okay, so stagger into catch though. I forgot that he likes to catch though. I do have a tech for that, so. Too slow.
Knockout. Round
You actually
three.
have to buff for that.
Ready, go! Yes!
Nice.
Knockout.
Alright, excellent playing. Let's do this.
Ready, go! Ring out. Round five. Ready, go! Knockout.
Forgot to train, eh?
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Yes!
I like that one. Very good. I like that too. I like that very much.
Round four. Ready, go! Knockout.
Okay.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very good.
Ring out. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
You can tech that.
Knockout.
Yeah. Leon's guard break is high. You can duck and punish, as Joe said. That's correct. You can also evade it. You can also take the hit. So all three of those are good options. And you can also, of course, crush it. You could do like a crouching attack or something that beats a high attack.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
6 PP. What is it
Round
minus?
three. Ready, go! Knockout.
6 PP is minus 15. Okay. But it's PPP that's minus 8. Okay, that's why I'm mixing those two up. PPP minus 8, 6 PP minus 15. Okay. Yeah, Leon's 6 PP is minus 13. That's correct.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two.
Wolf has really good mids though. He's got a lot of really good mid attacks that like will cover a lot of ranges. So
Knockout.
P6 PP is minus 13. Okay.
Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout.
Of course. Just have to evade and just wait like a long time.
Ready, go!
Minus 15.
Knockout.
cannot do 6-1. Heath punched you. Good games, Sparring. Good games.
Forgot to train, eh?
Thank you very much for the battle. Let's do some more soon. All right. Tumas, you're up. Thank you very much. Tumas, the passcode's 4565. Blurring, what kind of controller are you using, by the way? What case and what lever? Alright. Let's do this, Tumas. I haven't fought you in a while, I think. Let's see what you got. Let's see how you've been doing. But it's really good to see you and really good to spar with you, my friend.
Yes. Koi.
You'd better take me seriously.
Round one. Ready, go!
Good, good. Nice. All right.
Knockout.
I'm also glad that we have a good connection to us.
Ready, go!
Good. This is back throw, by the way. That's the back throw. The combo one's forward, but that's back throw. So back throw again, right?
Knockout.
Alright, so I'm trying to watch, see what you do, but of course you are patiently watching me too.
Ready, go!
Good. Very good. Excellent choice. Good. So right now you're patiently waiting and waiting to guard something is what it seems like, but we'll see.
Go! Knockout.
What a knucklehead.
However, if you don't exert some force back at your opponent, you give them their full range of options back. If you keep the fight tight, it is force guessing, but at the same time, their options narrow down. Their good options narrow down. So it's important to kind of have this back and forth sometimes. But I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying that if you play this long neutral game, this just like waiting for stuff to happen game, the problem is you're giving your opponent a lot of control over the fight. And Akira can actually force a lot of guessing. Good. And this is actually, even though the results are not much more, you are getting damage and you are putting pressure on me. Very good. Very good. But if I know that you're not going to attack back right away, I might just start picking at you and making it so that if you're slow, you will lose. And if you're not slow, and if you're patient, then I'll just keep poking at you, right? So like I'll keep doing this. So what are you going to do about this, right? There you go. This shouldn't get away. Yep, there you go. Now you should be using mids like 6-6p. Even if you take like, even if you get hit by this low, this is a low attack. Even if you get hit by this thing, you can strike back right away. Just try it. Try striking back after I hit you with this. Yeah. Good. Right? If you did dashing elbow, you should probably beat me. Even if I hit. So even if I hit you with this thing, this drafting elbow should probably win, but you have to buffer it. As long as I don't counter hit you, right? If I normal hit you, there you go.
Knockout.
Right? So this is about how to learn how to buffer too, and get comfortable with the buffer. A lot of people that hesitate to strike back in VF is because they haven't learned how to buffer yet. So we'll fight. Very nice. Look at that. So it's true that the risk of counter hit goes up, but Akira is actually really good at threatening this, like, are you going to attack me or are you going to throw me off the thing, you know? So keep at it. We're going to spar again. Play how you like now. Don't worry about what I'm thinking on this next game. I just want to give you that feedback, though, that, like, the downside to being super patient is that your opponent is given all their options back on the table. And eventually learning, like, where you can just strike back so that they can't do anything will be valuable.
Round one. Ready, go!
And then that striking makes the throwing even stronger, right? Very nice. Very nice. That was beautiful. Now that guard break matters because now I'm afraid to. Now I need to guard.
Ready, go!
So this was a backdash evade. That's why I was able to get that. Good. Good.
Knockout.
But this is a very good fight. Okay. Keep it up.
Round three. Ready, go!
Good defense. Good.
Knockout.
So see, with my defense, I strike back, right?
Round four.
And it's not because I have to hit, it's because this just makes you're choosing to attack worse, that's all. Attack. Now this case was different. 4-6P is +1 on block. So if they block your 4-6P, you can just low punch right away. Nice. Oh, I got hit by the wall, so I couldn't throw. I wanted to throw the guard break. So, I got hit by the wall. It's so cool. Yeah, that's only because this is -10 on hit and counter hit, right? So it's trying to train my eyes to see it.
I want a serious fight.
No problem, Tumas, keep it up. You are doing fine. I hope it wasn't too much that I was giving you I was giving you feedback in the middle of the set. But I just want to let you know that basically if you sit there and guard too long, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that now you've got to play with the big option space on both ends. Because now they can be doing anything. If you choose to, when you block, do like a dashing elbow back, this means like they can't really attack. They've got to guard or defend, kind of. And throw's a bad option too. And so if they choose to attack, they got to choose a very special attack. But most likely they got to defend. And doing that flow just kind of cuts the options down a bit to like good options. But if you, and then you end up blocking and then throwing. right? And blocking and throwing becomes really good. So this flow, this is how we play the rock paper scissors. But if we're just blocking and waiting for like that right thing that we're comfortable responding to, that's going to be a little harder, and we're going to learn a bit slower because we're going to get a very small sample data, and we're not going to get used to how to play this fast back and forth. And I think once you played the fast back and forth, it was a little sloppy, but you were playing pretty good, and I think you were more comfortable in it than you might expect it to be. So keep it up. Okay, so DJ Syrup, you're up. All right. I see. No problem, Tumas. We'll keep working together to help you understand and eventually feel the game more, and we'll keep at it. I'm going to check with that other person really quick, but DJ Syrup, you can join the room if you like. They have not responded to me yet. No. They might have gone to bed or something, but we'll see. All right. Mario's diaper service is DJ Syrup. Awesome. All right, let's do this. Let's see what you're doing. See where you're at. Hello, Guardian. Oh, I need to... Hold on one sec. I apologize. Okay. Sorry, it was freezing because I was switching screens. All right.
It's showtime!
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
So we're getting a little bit of hiccups. I don't know if that's my system or not, but I do like our connection, and generally I like how we're playing.
Knockout!
So as Sakai showed, you could actually tech roll this if I don't do the combo perfectly.
Ready, go!
Nice. Very good.
Knockout!
Okay. So right now I'm getting a lot of my side steps are working.
Forgot to train,
That's what's
eh?
getting there. But let me see. Let's tone this a bit. Let's tune this
Round one.
just to diagnose this.
Ready, go!
Very nice. Now you're -3 if I hit you with rising attack. So this uppercut's pretty secure at that.
Knockout!
Just like that. That low punch too is +9, +4. +4.
Round two. Ready, go!
Alright, sidestep it is. Very good.
My time is here!
Knockout!
Very good. Alright.
Round three. Ready, go!
Those are techable. Those are tech. You can tech those.
Knockout! Round four. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good. Man, a lot of good guesses. Three good guesses in a row. It's really good. Oh, Tumas, keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing good. You're doing well. Like I said.
Round one. Ready, go!
You can punish that too. So this is punishable if you block it.
Knockout.
I was able to get through too many highs.
Ready,
High has really good mids. Very good. Nice delay throw. Good delay. Good evade.
knockout.
Very good choice. Good Avari right there. Very good Avari choice here.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout.
Excellent. Excellent. That was a very good round.
Round five. Ready, go!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Knockout.
Very good game. That game was very exciting. Very good game, Syrup. Oh yeah.
Forgot to train, eh?
That was a very, very good game.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
Looks like you're thinking about the lows a little too much.
Ready, go!
That's good reasons here. Let's go. Very good.
Knockout.
What a knucklehead.
So I've been doing a lot of stepping. I'm not saying that you got to do this in this game, but something to check out in the replay when you do replay takeover is the role of delay attacks. Because delay attacks, just like doing a crouch dash before doing some attacks, might help because right now evade is working a little too well. Now that said, I am trying to work around delay attacks by doing backdash evade some of the time, but this is a bar 3 times in a row.
Knockout.
And this is a trick play, but you'll get to practice against this in the replay takeover.
Round 2.
You'll get to come up with counter
Ready,
measures.
go!
Very nice. Very nice.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Good. Very cool. That was sick.
Knockout!
Alright, good game. Good game. So Necromancy Black asks, Chanchai, how do I tell if my opponent is doing genius delay attacks to beat my sidesteps or just has a 5-6k dial modem for a brain and the brain lag is catching me? It's more of, you just look for consistency, right? Thank you, Syrup. Thank you very much for the battle. I really appreciate sparring with you. I like that you've been joining the leagues and stuff like that too. Keep it up. Keep it up. I hope, let me know if I can help you out more. But I think those replays will give you a lot of stuff to work with. Especially, so in my case, when you watch replays with me, you can watch for Okizeme patterns and then come up with ways to not lose, like an answer for them, multiple answers. Couldn't shake that the stutter lost. I'm so sorry on the third game. Yeah, I feel you, man. But no, well, then we work on our recovery. We work on our mental recovery, right? So in golf, one of the most important skills is the mental recovery. Like when you have like a bad hole, you've got to like be able to play the rest of the holes well, because that game, every loss counts, but you can't dwell on the past ones. You have to keep making sure that the next ones are good. Keep working on that too. And it's frustrating, but learning how we manage that can help. It helps us a lot. Helps me a lot too. So that the positive attitude is because it actually helps me competitively. It's not because I'm in denial of any setbacks, but because it actually helps me play better. So I hope it can do that for you too. But keep it up. You're doing well. But yeah, well, I really enjoyed playing. I felt it felt pretty good for the most part. I mean, I know it had its hiccups, but I enjoyed fighting you. So I would love to keep sparring with you more in the future. So thank you very much, both for your support on the stream, but also for like playing VF and for us getting to work on each other's game. I got to work on a lot of stuff too during that match, honestly. I like getting a lot of experience. I want to fight more prizes too. So yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Okay, so back to Necromancy Black. So yeah, basically, well, one, we look for the consistency of the behavior as opposed to the intent, right? Some opponents are psychologically, they're going to keep doing what they do. Some opponents have a rough connection. So regardless of what they want to do, it's always going to play a certain way or within range. So we have to, instead of worried about what our opponent's intending, we should just try to fight what's on the board state. And what's on the board state is maybe the consistent behavior or the inconsistent behavior. And those are the things we got to tackle. So sometimes separating the action from the person, for me, it helps because that's what I know I need to fight. Now, when do I fight the person? Sometimes I do, but usually no. Usually my cool demeanor does that by itself, right? Like if you watch me on stream when I fought at Fight Kingdom, people were wondering why I was meditating and closed my eyes. It's because I know that some opponents are going to take their time on the character select or stage select screen. And instead of giving myself a visual stimulus of staring at that screen, I just say, you know what, I'm going to focus on my breathing because why not? And I'm not going to try to push them to start any sooner, and it's not bothering me at all. But I'm going to use this time to center my breathing, keep making sure that my performance level is maintained, by meditation. And that's why I meditate. Sometimes I do have to sink in and let myself get upset just so I can push certain parts of it out of my system, but then the other part, use the fire to fuel what I need to do. But use that fire not to be angry at something, but use that fire to go, this is what I need to address. This is what I got to improve on my performance right now. We're going to use our energy towards that, but we're not going to get angry if we don't do it. But we're going to try and just gradually get our performance level up. You know? So when I deal with rough connections, there are good and bad to them. But when it comes to rough connections, part of it is just the delay. That one is something where, like when we play on delay-based netcode or when we play internationally, sometimes I have to use backdash evade and understand I won't get high advantage, so I got to use like Nitaku more than guarantee. Sometimes I go, well, this will be a good challenge for me to respond earlier to stimulus that's earlier. So what's earlier than the hit is the animation. And what's before the animation, sometimes the behavior, sometimes not. But if I see a pattern there, I'll try to work with that. And then try to just get better at reading and predicting. So yeah. Totally, it can be. It's easier to play high-level players because high-level players cut the high-level players cut decision space down. When you don't have many options left, it can be harder to make the wrong choice and easier to make the right choice. But it's really important to fight opponents of many different skill levels because you want to get used to that they can do anything, especially in this game. This game, it's huge. A lot of people that accuse opponents of not fighting the right way, I don't like that argument because I think it's the wrong mindset. Because it doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong way. There's just, what are they doing? What will you do about it? And what are they not doing? What are you going to do because they're not doing certain stuff? You know? And so it's just a battle of two different wills. And they don't have to play the same game, right? So when I do see people say they're not playing a game, I think they're being way too fundamentalist. I think they're turning good principles into dogma. So we have what we call principles of good play. Principles of good play are good general rules, but there's always exceptions. Every single sport, every board game, every advanced competitive game, this is true. In real life, this is true too. So a lot of good principles, they're good guidelines. There's lots of wisdom and understanding behind them, but there's almost always exceptions to them. And that's why in games with high option space, you see this more. Because that's what we call donkey space. Donkey space is when the optimal options are known, and so the players have to play around them. And so now they're playing outside of optimal space, optimal decision making. And that is called, supposedly by an NYU professor, donkey space. And donkey space is really big in a game like Virtua Fighter where there's a lot of options, where there's a lot of triangle relationships. What are triangle relationships? Meaning that there's no flat, like that this thing is going to beat this, basically rock, paper, scissors. That there's another thing that's going to beat the thing that beats this. So that's a triangle relationship.
Round 3. Ready, go!
It's definitely, DJ Syrup is definitely hard to, it's definitely hard to apply that quote-unquote short-term memory loss or selective memory loss, right? But for me, it's not so much memory loss as just acceptance. It's just like, oh, that was a thing that happened. We move forward. You know? You're going to have to do that a lot when you fight someone like Inori, who's very strong. But yeah. Yeah, playing all levels of skills is very good, yeah. That's why I love the league rooms. I really love that you love the league rooms too, because you and I see how valuable they are. And you also see like how it can be frustrating if you only play on just the elite level, because you're gonna like, there's some gap there. It's not that there's a gap, but the way I put it with VF though is at some point when you want to play really high level play, you have to learn how to dictate the pace. And a lot of times intermediate players that can fight the elite level, they're not dictating the pace. They're following the pace set by by the stronger player. The stronger player is limiting the option space, and now it's easier to mentally sort the options. And that intermediate player just happens to know, okay, so I got to go extremes on here. And then they're more comfortable knowing when they can go all in on one way or the other. And then they play really well at that. But then they fight somebody who is not dictating the pace, not restricting options. And suddenly the YOLO player gets this guy. Suddenly the player who sits back or doesn't feed information is like blowing them up. And it blows me up too. So it's like, so you have to work with, you have to understand how to, you kind of have to understand that there's a lot more to the game. But at high level play, so many options are cut down that the decision is really narrowed. So Phaser Cat Games says, one thing I mention a lot on my streams is the saying they use in the NFL, that a good team is a team that wins the game they're supposed to win. I really like playing weaker players to make sure that I can win those matches. If I can't, I know I've got problems. It's a very good way of looking at it, and it's very true. And when you're looking at tournament play, that's actually really important too. It's really, really important in a lot of endeavors too. Like where are you going to apply the effort? You know, and sometimes you can't put all the effort into everything. You're gonna face blackout, like burnout. So sometimes you do have to manage it. So a lot of times management's an important thing. Let's go look and see which replays we're gonna store. But we did get a lot of good stuff here. I'll be watching these tonight and save a couple, stuff like that. So I think these are all really good. I did save these, the Akai ones, for sure. But yeah, I love this feature. And I do hope it will let us manually delete, though, in the future, but that's okay. But the replay and replay takeover is wonderful. I just hope they make some more quality of life, and I hope we do get the downloadable ones soon. It's going to be huge. I think our community is going to make use of it. I think our community really will. I've already put out a video. I'll put out more videos covering it. Let me see if Spar. So I didn't get a message from that person, but it is a good time for me to spend time with my kids. Unless somebody does want to spar, because I can do one more spar. But I think I'm gonna kind of want to take care of my kids right now, and then come back a little later tonight. But Hema has a room open. Oh, that's awesome. We'll see about that. But it's so tempting. But once I go in there, will I leave? Let's take a look at K versus Akai, and then we'll look at the Hema room as well.
Round two.
All right. Yeah, we can do another set, DJ Syrup. Let's do it right now. Okay. We're gonna make it change stages. I'm gonna play as Lao because I really want to work on that too, and I really enjoy playing Leon against you too. But I really in this mood. $60776. Thanks so much, Joa, though. Okay, we can do Leon. Okay, cool. We'll do that. I'll join your room. Alright, so I'll give you more Leon experience. Okay, let me give you the stuff that you need to know against Leon. One, if you're going to evade, you should evade to Leon's back. The biggest tip I have is to stare at his front foot. Stare at Leon's front foot. Really important. Okay? You stare at his front foot, that's the direction. You need to basically evade towards the heel of the front foot. But if that helps. Evading to Leon's back will cut down his power level. A lot. It will cut down a lot of his power level. We'll play Leon so you can get experience. With the lows, this is a hard one because I feel like if you can punish the lows, you can. But if you can't punish the lows, then it's better to focus more on like evading certain lows and evading to his back, and then also just kind of like not worry too much about his lows, but instead worry about having good situations elsewhere. But I don't know, like I'm guessing that the way for Pi to punish sweeps is 3k plus G, but I don't know if that's true. But you do want to punish it if you block it or evade it. If you just poke back, it's not really worth the effort. Yeah, you can do a run back after CF, no problem. So why evade to Leon's back? So Leon's back, if you evade his sidekick, he's punishable. If you evade his 8k, you can do a crouching attack right away. Pi could do 1k, but it's better to wait. But if he does the kick follow up, you should totally punish him. But you can actually attack him right away, even with Pi. You could even PK right away after evading the 8k. So 8k is punishable. 8k, if it counter hits you, you take a lot of damage. You take a good amount of damage, and it also can just really mess you up. So 8k is one of those pretty good tools where if you're not evading to Leon's back, 8k becomes a really, really strong Nitaku move from Leon. If you're evading to his back, it becomes a much weaker Nitaku move for Leon. And it also means that he has to use his throws to punish your evading more. So it puts a lot of pressure on him. Whereas if you're not evading to his back, if you happen to evade to his front, 8k is just really good. And you don't want to get hit by that. The other reason is this. The attacks that hit you for evading to his back, the ones that hit to his front, like the ones that you have to evade to the front, those attacks, even if you take the hit, it's not that those attacks are scary, it's that the situation they put you in is scary, but you have to just learn how to deal with them. So those attacks typically force you into side turn. So you just have to learn how to fight the side turn game. And if you can fight the side turn game and then take away his attacks that are strong that you have to evade to his back, this cuts his power level down. This manages him in a way, because you're taking certain attacks off the table, you're making them more dangerous for him to do. Evading is a form of control. If you evade to front or back, if you evade up or down, you're letting the opponent control you. So like, let's say you consistently evade up. Okay, then I want to make sure that my back foot is pointed down. So if I'm Leon, I have a lot of attacks that switch my stance, and I'll just keep doing that so that my 8k consistently counter hits you. And I'll keep doing that so that my sidekick consistently counter hits you. And I'll keep doing that so that my 2p plus k, that low attack that turns me around, consistently counter hits you. And so that's like how that game is played. That's when you decide to just base your evade on up or down and not front or back, you're letting the opponent have the ability to control the fight in a way that's like not fair for you. So yeah. But Leon's side turn game is bad, but learning how to defend it is a high priority anyways. So here's the thing. If Leon forces you into side turn, if anything, maybe you do 2G, 5G really quick, or just do standing guard, or evade to his back side towards where his front foot is. It's the same rule. Even when he puts you in side turn, evading to his back is strong, especially because of that 3K. So you still gotta do it anyway. Yeah. So evade to Leon's back is very strong. And it takes a while to get used to that as a defensive option. Remember, you don't want to evade when you're plus. You will fail automatically. You gotta evade when you're minus. Yeah, Kusano, you can get a run back after syrup. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's start. And I hope that helps. There's more stuff, but we'll deal with it more. Another thing is learning how to duck and punish Leon. So if Leon does 4-4K, you want to crouch and wait and see if he does the punch plus kick follow-up, like the upward swipe. And if he does, then you get to punish him. With Pi, you just wait for that thing to whiff and then 3kg him or something. And then, there we go. I'll give you player one. You do want to learn how to punish his lows, but if you can't punish his lows, then might as well be evading to his back.
Ready, go!
Very good. Very good choices. That you should have been able to defend that. Don't give up. So when you get up, actually against me, you should guard a lot when you get up. When you wake up, you should guard. Now, if you're holding the guard button and it's not working, there's a reason for that. And that's usually like just try to guard a little before you recover. Let's, yeah.
Round 3.
Let's see here.
Ready, go!
So see his front foot. Dodge to where that front foot is. Very good. Nice hooky. And this is why attacking after Leon forces you into side turn, very bad. Very risky. Risky because of this. Firebird, nice. Why did I try to pick on this week to focus fundamentals strictly? Alright, nice.
Round 1. Ready,
Keep it up. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, okay. You gotta pre-hold that 3. So now I'm getting hit with delay attacks, right? This is the problem I'm having when I'm doing that. Now that said, these are slight, but these are good. And now I'm gonna, it's like, okay, if you're going to delay a lot, then I will do a Bare.
excellent!
Just need to high guard that. It's minus 13.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. Oh, side turn. Very nice.
Knockout!
Very nice. Alright, here we go, Syrup. So this off pace is getting me too, because you're hesitating and you're not buffering. So let's see if we can make you buffer. Very good. Very nice. So we just have to get used to guarding when we wake up. You might be having the problem where you're teching and not letting go of guard. Try to let go of guard after, if you tech, let go of guard before you press guard again. If you're trying to guard and it's not working. Good. That was an exciting game.
What a knucklehead.
If you fight Himajan though, he will show you how to punish a lot of stuff. Like he'll show you punishing all kinds of looseness. If he was predicting it, and then if you walk into it, he'll punish it really fast. Like he'll whiff punish a lot. Good.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Not so cool.
Knockout.
Side turn gotcha.
Round 3. Ready, go!
My time is here.
Good evade.
Knockout.
Forgot to train, eh?
Now, I don't do it often, but if an opponent like crouch guards a lot, one thing you can do is you can like 6P into either throw or counter hit launcher.
Ready,
You have to make a decision on what you think they're gonna do. But like if they stay down like this, you just 6P and then into like throw. And they won't be able to duck it. So forward and punch, and then throw, or low throw is good too. That said, there's this interval too. So. Good. And then you force it into a mix-up. So when you crouch it with that, you force it to a mix-up. That's okay, we'll fight.
knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout.
This was guaranteed. I got the PKP from the raid.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. That was beautiful.
Knockout.
Got this guaranteed to get from this purple hit.
See? I thought I'm better.
Himajan practices really strong answers to everything, but it's a high level. It's a lot of technique, and he's cutting down options to watch them do the other option, and so he'll get hit by the other option for a moment until he shows. But he builds reads. When they start taking down his defenses, then he will start to apply those as reads.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Very good.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
This is the power of Leon's side turn game, though.
Round 4.
And evading becomes a strong way to avoid some parts of this. There's the wall combo. Very good.
Round 5. Ready, go!
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful punish. Very good game. Very good game. I picked the slow option. You're a Bari 1. Very good. Very good.
今日は私の勝ちね。
Experience would be underselling it because he trains himself to do all that stuff, right? He trains himself like this sequence does this, I'm gonna backdash evade. And he trains himself for the other options too. But he's training like a very critical route and really like fine tune and then watch for certain stuff. And then he has command over a lot of high strong technique. But that's underselling it too. He's using judgment too, but he's also he knows all the situations and he trains them extremely hard. And then he knows the thing that's going to beat the situation, so then how to set like the guessing games around that, you know. But you have to like penetrate the guessing game, or you have to get to the guessing game by showing that you know how to fight these things, that you know how to fight a fuzzy guard defense, that you know like he's gonna do, you know, like something like this, like he's gonna do like PPP, and if you do like low punch, then he's gonna fuzzy guard the moment you do that, right? And then and that's like what he's doing, right? So he's going like this and then like that, see? And then the first time you'll get it, so you got to take it when you get it, but then you've got to do a lot of other stuff too. But then so you got to get him to a point where he's not comfortable with the options, and then you got to fight the decision making after that. But it's not. It's not as whatchamacallit. Like describing it this way makes it sound deterministic. It's not that deterministic. There's a lot of options. Good game, Syrup. Very good stuff. But he knows how to strongly control the situation to where, and then how to punish the different things you might do around that. So then you have to kind of find a critical path. Thank you very much, Syrup. Keep it up. Really good stuff. I think your flow was a lot better in that whole set, and I hope that worked out well for you. You did evade different directions, but it was good. It worked out. Good games. Yeah. So, well, trying not to undersell it, but yeah. Trying to make sure that people understand it's really hard what he does, but it's really good. Alright, I think Kusana wanted more experience with Leon too, so we'll do this. Yeah, just keep building the experience. Leon is tough though.
Ready, go! Excellent!
Yeah, Leon can. Well, Leon, if he gets a successful evade, will do that. So that's where the throw becomes important.
Go!
You got a tech roll, so. Very good.
Knockout! Round 3.
Also, Himejon plays at a very high reflex level too.
Knockout!
Very good. Gotta go to his front. Right, it's fine.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
No problem. Anytime. Anytime. And now you've got the replays to go back to and check and see a lot of stuff. So keep it up, and I'm looking forward to seeing the fruits of your labor. Some stuff takes time to build in, and some stuff takes will be right away. But all of the work does pay off.
Round 1. Ready, go!
That was really good.
Knockout!
I like this one. Did I see? You did 4P? 4P. That was really good.
Ready, go! Ring out! Round 3. Ready, go!
Good patience on the 6K.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
The elbow would have won this if it was buffered. So if it was buffered, it would have won.
Forgot to train, eh?
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout!
Pretty good.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Excellent.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go.
Good defense. And you can punish that.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Knockout.
Very good games, Kusano. We can do one more set if you want, Kusano. I hope you're doing okay in that spar. Let me know how you're feeling. I did make that one a lot harder for you, but I hope you are enjoying these spars, or I hope they're helping you. But I think they are. I think you're getting sharper and seeing more. I think you're seeing more.
Round 1. Ready, go.
That was good. That was excellent, Meaty.
Knockout.
You did have a punish here. If you block a down attack, it is punishable in
Round
general.
2. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Knockout.
Forgot to train, eh?
Round 1. Ready, go.
Good.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go.
train, eh?
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Very good. Good round.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Excellent!
What a knucklehead!
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout!
Very good. Good round.
Round two. Ready, go!
That should do it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ring out! Round three. Ready, go! Ring out! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good game, Kasana. Good games. Thank you very much for the session.
See? I thought I'm better.
Definitely apply the replay takeover. You'll see a lot of stuff, I think, in the when you watch it, and it's really, really good stuff. So keep it up. It tends to happen. You'll get used to it, but do you see the 2P when it's on the way, or do you see it after it hits you usually? Because for a while, for a lot of people, they don't see it until after it hits. But I try to see it when it's on its way. So it's just kind of burned into my brain, and it's just like, oh, 2P's coming in. then I'm kind of ready to respond after it. Usually, it's still hard. It's still hard to do stuff like Abari. For me, it's hard to consciously Abari off of a high punch or a 2P. But if my brain was already wired to do something in that situation, then that's why I Abari. So, but I know you're focusing, so keep it up. I'm trying to focus too, right? I'm trying to see when I evade like a single jab and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, keep it up, and it's good that you can, that a round is narrowed down to that mistake. So, yeah, keep it up.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
All right, I'm gonna prepare to send my kids to bed, and then I might be back on later. I know that there's Himajan's got a room, I've heard, and it looks like Paul68 KDMD has started streaming as well. They stream pretty frequently, but usually not the same hours I do, so it's pretty good. Let's see who we got. Dark Nova's up. We're gonna raid Dark Nova. But shout outs to Paul68 KTMD. Shout out to Jin Tsubasa, actually. I think I'm going to raid Jin because Jin is my friend and they are in Portland. And they were at Combo Breaker, and they're a wonderful person. So let's go ahead. There's a lot of great people streaming tonight, but let's go ahead and do Jin Tsubasa tonight. Everyone cheer them on. Feel free to challenge them to matches, and let's get some good games in. So we're going to start the raid at Jin Tsubasa as a good friend. Play more VF, 100%.
3. Ready, go!
Yeah, no, Nova or all of these people. So awesome. Also, B Bounty Hunter streaming too. It's so cool. All right, enjoy. Say hi to Jin for me. See you soon. Sarah and John, yes. They've been playing both Sarah and John.